So what you doing there?
Screwing.
Yeah, you're helping Papa. Turn it to the right. There you go. All the way.
Tighten.
Yes. What kind of screw is that?
Fillers.
Yep. It's a Phillips.
I said Phillips.
Yeah, I know. Good job, buddy.
Soon can I do that?
The power drill. Yes, soon you can.
Keep doing it. I want to hold it.
I know, baby. You can hold it. You can come around and hold it. Yeah, that's a power drill.
You went through?
Yeah. I'm just looking.
Oh no, no.
God, don't scare me.
Doesn't take much.
No. All right, let's see where it came out.
This is for our Wii Boost.
Yeah, this is for our cell phone extender. Yeah.
Let's see how it looks inside.
All right.
He gets to lay down on the job.
So here's the hole that we just drilled from the outside, and now we get to drill this one all the way through.
Okay, I think we're going through a beam.
So
I need to go over more.
Yeah, just stop. You can look at it and see if it's going through a beam.
Oh yeah, it's all metal. We've already went through this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So down about a 1/4 inch and to the right about a 1/4 inch. There you go. Perfecto.
I was thinking.
Yeah. Good job. That doesn't hurt anything. What do you think?
Yeah. That's good. Let's strip them.
That's it.
Ta-da.
Peace. Well, here we are, ready to put some propane in the big tank. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna drive up over here and hopefully that corner station can fill our propane up. Well, we got a real RV now. It's got solar, it's got propane, it's got batteries. That was exciting. First time.
Mm-hmm.
Never a first time again.
No, we'll never have another purge like that.
Well, folks, never a dull moment. We just got back, as you saw, from getting propane. I turned on the propane and, you know, try to light the stove. Yeah, I couldn't get it lit. I started smelling a little bit of propane, so I was like, okay, there's propane going somewhere. So I went ahead and turned off the propane and started inspecting things. Yeah, it occurred to me, you know, these people at the RV shop, you know, they host us just as well as all the others, right? And I one of the things that they looked at was the refrigerator because the gas line wasn't working. So I came over and popped the panel. It was the very first thing I did, because why would I think they didn't hook up the propane? Oh my goodness, this industry, it's not really batting 1,000 with us. So I'll hook this up and we'll see how everything works. There's so much to tell, so much has happened over the last week and a half. It's hard to really catch you guys up on everything. It's definitely been a 2 steps forward, 1 step back sort of thing. From the situation with the propane, that only took me like an hour to figure out. But yeah, our biggest setback was the one morning we woke up and all the power in the RV was down and the batteries were at 10 volts. And I thought, oh my goodness, I fried a battery somehow. I have a circuit breaker between the panels and the solar charge controller. So I had the panels separated, you know, while we're plugged in and everything. So I knew it wasn't that part of it. So I started troubleshooting. It took me like 2 days. It rained the whole time. Nothing like working with electricity when it's pouring out, but I really needed the power to come back on because this was just like 4 days ago and we needed to finish loading up and get ready. So yeah, it ended up being the converter in the RV fried and grounded something, and the batteries went all the way down to 10 volts, which is kind of scary for lithium ion batteries because they could get damaged. That passed. And 1,000 little things of that nature, right? I mean, they come up all the time. That was the most serious one, but little emergencies as you're literally getting in there and trying to get out the door, those kind of little things just never stop coming. And when you go on these kind of adventures, you have to go with good enough. Right? Good enough out the door. As long as everything is working relatively well, you know, start your trip. We're almost moved in. We have a couple more days here and we're trying to clean up the trailer that we were living in for the last 7 months, and the place is really feeling like home. What do you guys think? The kitchen is all set up, the bathroom is all set up. Last night we slept here for the very first time and it was really cozy. We were able to install the WeBoost. We are coming up with a little video of like the 10 best gadgets that we use for the last 2.5 years traveling, and WeBoost is definitely one of them. There's so many places where the cell signal is really bad, and because we don't have a satellite TV, we don't really rely too much on aerial antennas for entertainment, because we found out that with as much as we move, it just gets too complicated to retune the TVs every time we landed somewhere. So what we do instead is we use Wi-Fi for pretty much everything, and that's another one. So that one's coming up. It's a little video of the 10 most favorite gadgets that we do when we travel, especially when you have kids, and WeBoost is one of them. And that was a tricky thing, you know, drilling through an RV. It's always kind of scary. So, but I'm glad that's up and it's working well, and we'll see how well when we stop next. But we've used it for like 1.5 years, almost 2 years. It saved us a couple of times, so that's a great thing to have. The propane is finished and done, and I have a few modifications in store, but that's, like I said, good enough out the door, and we'll tweak it as we go and we do things. Even the bays are all set up. Relatively speaking, you know, there's a little tweaking as well there. The day you leave, or the day before you leave, and you have to literally physically put everything in the RV that you're taking with you, because if it doesn't fit, you're throwing it away or giving it away. That's the day when the rubber hits the road. But knowing that lesson, we've pretty much packed almost everything in here. So that way we know what we're taking with us has a space spoken for. And in the back of the truck, we built this little wooden platform that sits our water container and our grill. Two very high touch items for us. We grill a lot, we cook outside a lot. You know, everything has to have a place. It's really kind of fun to make all these kind of things. Even my computer center is all set up. This movie you see today, I did at my new desk, and I really loved it. I'm halfway done with it. I stopped in order to fill you guys in on the pieces that were missing, and I really loved my little desk. It's like mega gadget central, that's for sure. So the TV is up. We bought a little nice sound bar, you know, to make up for the TV being only 24 inches. So it sounds great. It makes it sound really like a theater in here. You know, sound is half the movie. So the kids are really enjoying that. Yeah, we're almost out the door. And our next chat with you guys is going to be from the first park that we're going to. So we'll see you then.